Hey everyone, this is Jason Schickerling. Welcome to the True Stock Studios channel. In this video, we're going to share with you how we create a G-code file for CNC machines. So just jumping right in, we're in the VCarve Pro software, which I use to create my G-code files from graphics that I import from software like Canva that I use to create my art. So what I've done here is downloaded my videos already from, or I'm sorry, not my videos, but I've downloaded my graphics from the files. Oops, not that one. Still getting used to my SVG files, and I'm going to download here. I'm going to download this this file here. This is from my first order. We're going to see that it's going to download up here in no time. And I'm going to just simply drag it into my VCarve Pro software, and you can see it come up here. So I'm going to delete the frames. This was a previous file down here. I'm going to get rid of the tool path here. So it eliminated the tool path that I previously created for it. So I'm going to delete that. What I typically do, my process is to group the object. The size here represents the size of my carving. We create a personalized carved wooden sign. All I want to do is center the design. This is a personalized name somebody purchased off of our Amazon store, and I want to create the G code for it. So if I go into the VCarve, I am doing a final depth of 0.2. Our material is typically 0.5, half an inch, and I'm using a VCarve 90-degree bit, and this is the file that it's saving to. So what I'm going to do is select the art, go into Toolpath, click Calculate. I'm going to hit Continue Anyways, and here you see the representation of the finished product. Now you can change the color. I haven't changed the color on this, but typically the products that I sell are black or come in a variety of colors. So I'm just going to leave that as it is, or use a solid color. I'm just doing this for representation's sake. You can change the color there and so forth. But I'm going to save this file out now. Oh, I just calculated this out. I click on the file itself, hit the save button, and save toolpath. And so it's creating a toolpath here called wood sign 4x12. I have another computer that runs my CNC machine out in my shop, and I'm just going to save it out to a thumb drive. That's how I do it now. I can upload it also to another location and pull it off the computer. But for now, that's that. So I'm going to go into another example. That's how it's as easy as that. You'll see here that in the thumb drive that I have, you see wood sign, and it comes out as a text document for G code. So I'm going to do one more as another example, or maybe two more. So I'm going to take another order here. We're going to go back into 2D view. We're going to save this file out. This one altogether is a different one. It's part of our cocktail lounge series, and this one is an 8x12. So I'm going to go into open, go to my personalized cocktail lounge. So here we go. So what we have is my other template for cocktail lounge and an 8x12 sign. I'm going to delete the other personalization that's here. I'm going to go to the next file. I'm going to go to the next file here, which was Tony's, and download that. It'll appear up here in Chrome. And put this over here, drag it. I simply just dragged it into my VCarve program. So I'm going to delete the frame, zoom out, grab the font. I save it out as an SVG file from Canva, which I use to generate the graphics. I can create another video of that. Leave a note in the comments if you'd like to see a video on how I do that. This is how I create the personalization. So I've dropped that now into my VCarve. Double click into the VCarve engraving. You notice that the other text that I deleted, or everything's highlighted except for the new text. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I get all the text here, and I'm going to just hit calculate. And those errors typically don't matter, at least in my case. Reset all previews, and you can see that's a more accurate representation of what we have. I select the tool paths here. I hit close, I hit save, and I save the tool path once again in my thumb drive here. So I'll save that out, and you'll see it here. You'll see a second sign here, and that again, I'll export that out into my other machine that's used to actually carve the wood, and we'll have future videos in that. So we'll do just one more for an example here. So that's my next order. We're going to go into a porch sign. So this is a 12 by 18 size. I'm going to save this. Open my porch, open the personalized porch, 12 by 18. So Open a new file here. I'm going to come in here and unclick the tool paths, delete the old personalization, and oops, went in the wrong spot here. Come in here, it's Ezra's. My last few orders were just of one text font, but I offer a variety of text fonts for my products, about 31 different, and these all look basically the same. Might take a minute sometimes to upload the file, but here it is. Delete those frames, group that object. Grouping the object just makes it easier to drag and drop and scale more loosely. And just come in, whoops, zoom in here, and kind of center it there. I think that looks pretty good. I try to maximize the size, double check it real quick, height wise. The Y's coming down there, the E's there. I think that looks pretty sharp. So once again, I double click into the engraving tool path, make sure I capture the entire screen that encaptures the name, and I hit calculate. Reset preview that everything will carve properly, and of course save it out again. And save the tool path and hit it into the thumb drive. Save that out. So that's my process for ultimately creating these files in VCarve to create the G code. If you'd like more advice on how I do this or other elements of pulling it up, we'll have that in future videos. But feel free to leave a comment if you feel like I've added value in your education here. Please like and subscribe. It'll help my channel out, and I appreciate you for that. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.